Okay. Let's be honest about it. Gardening chores can be an absolute chore. They can be difficult. They can feel like heavy lifting. We need the correct tools that makes our life easier when we're weeding, when we're collecting the leaves, the sticks that have fallen when the fall comes around. This is something so smart. This is a wheelbarrow like you've never seen before from Evergreen. Now, Evergreen is the sister brand to Plow and Hearth that we were just talking about with those hand-hooked hydrangea rugs. This is a foldable garden wheelbarrow. Now the canvas, which is the color that you see, the canvas liner, when you're using that, this supports up to 100 pounds. But you can remove that, as we see right here in the video. Now you can load the frame itself up with things like firewood, with boxes if you're moving, and that will support up to 150 pounds. But again, a foldable design, so it's not taking up a lot of space when not in use. 50% off the QVC price, originally $109. It's now $52.99. It's $17.66 on an easy pay. I love it. No reorder. M94146. You just choose your color, blue, or right in front of it, this is the sage. Now the sage is a little bit more limited, so keep that in mind if you want that greeny color, that earthy green color. Ginger Walt back with us to talk about like one of the most important garden tools that I think you could have.
Oh my gosh, this is something that I never thought would have ever existed. First of all, when you said, you know, a wheelbarrow that folds up, first of all, what do I think of? I think of the old wheelbarrow that I grew up with that weighed a ton. I wouldn't even think of bringing it into the garage because it would take up so much space. Usually what we would do is we would lean it up on edge and leave it on the side of the house. And where nobody could see it.
With the wooden handles, you get splinters in your hands.
With the wooden handle, that's right. Love those memories, don't we? This folds up nicely so you can easily stow it away. It's easy assembly when you get it at home, and you don't even have to pump up the tires. They come to you pre-inflated. It is 31 PSI if you need to top them off later on. Throughout the time, but it's an iron frame, so it does have some oomph to it, some weight to it, but you want that because it really is a workhorse. The maneuverability with this is incredible. The turning ratio is great. And because of those oversized tires, all terrain with this, all terrain. And when you set it down, you don't have to worry about it tumbling over. You have 4 points that are always going to be touching the ground. And whether you choose to use that canvas bag, which the canvas bag is nicely Velcroed. You have 2 handles, one on one side, one on another side, so that you can easily pick this up. But they're Velcroed on, so when you're ready to remove it, you open up that Velcro and then you can slide this right off of the frame like you saw in the video. And then you have that wonderful iron frame that you can load up. So canvas bag will hold 100 pounds. The frame itself without the canvas bag, 150 pounds. And you can easily wash this off. You can hose it off if you get it dirty. It's very, very durable, as you know, canvas liners. But here's the thing. I think about what else can I use this for? So if you are a mom or a dad who has children that do sports, or you are the coach and you need to bring all of the sports equipment to the school, or to the basketballs, the soccer ball. I mean, I've seen coaches bring basketballs in those big nets. No, they need to change it out. No.
That is a hard pass from Ginger Walt, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, no, just come on, bring it. No, this is why you shop on QVC. Make it easier for yourself.
Right.
And if you have a pool, this is great for putting all the pool noodles, any sort of flotation devices, anything that you could have for a pool. Or if you play outdoor or have outdoor activities with the kids, you can have everybody store everything in this when they're finished with it. And the kids don't mind. I mean, it's easy. They can just whip it right in there, just throw it right in the canvas bag.
I'm also thinking when you take the canvas bag out, or even with it on, just for me personally, transferring things from my storage unit into my apartment, like holiday decorations and boxes, things like that. Because instead of doing like trip after trip after trip and trekking it all the way to my apartment, just bringing this with me directly to my storage unit, with or without the canvas liner and really putting it to good use. Because with the canvas liner, you can load this up with up to 100 pounds without the liner and just that iron frame. Did I make that up, iron?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
okay.
you're right. Yeah.
Okay, good. I had to double check. Now you're looking at up to 150 pounds. This can carry, this can transport with tons of ease. It glides beautifully, which I also really like. It's not loud and clunky. I also love the fact that it's 50% off. I love the fact that it's $17.66, and I love the fact that it folds as well.
Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing too. If you shop at big box stores and those places don't offer bags for you, and you usually get like big containers or you know you're going there specifically for certain things, this is phenomenal for taking to those stores. And remember, it folds up nicely, so you can really store this in the back, the trunk of your car or the back seat of your car, and then take it out when you need it. I have actually used this when I come into the studio, QVC, when I have, you know, any sort of extra plants that I need to bring, faux plants, or any extra, you know, types of product that I need to bring.
Right.
Because it's great for all terrain, as I said, but it's smooth, it holds a ton. And I can tell you, I absolutely love it. And this is one of those things people stop me in the hallway and go, wait, what?
You know,
where'd you get that?
This is like when we call something a better mousetrap. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's innovation for something that we all need throughout our lives, but like making it better than it used to be. And I'm going to fix up this sage because I think the canvas liner is on backwards.
Oh, it was back. It was, flip it around.
So I'm going to do a little
for doing that. I was going to say something.
There we go.
I was going to say something. But just to show you how easy that it is to take off and, you know, flip around. And when you do fold this up, there are little pegs that are on the side. You pull out those little side things, and then it will fold down. It's super easy to do.
That was driving me
there you
insane.
Go. Now
and I was like, how can I fix this? How can I fix this? And I was like, oh, it's on backwards. Okay, I feel so much better.
Me too. Thank you for doing that.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
I couldn't figure it out. And I was like, what could it be? And that's the whole fact, is that it was just on backwards. But you also saw how quickly I was able to fix that. Like, I've never done it before. I've never touched this in real life until I got here on live national television. And that's how easy and quick that it was. $52.99 saves you 51% off of the QVC price. It comes home for an easy pay of $17.60. There it is. The two colors, either the blue or the sage. The sage is more limited and more popular. It's M94146.